So today we need to proceed on with logical operators in Mongo. Here it is. So just like in SQL, we used to have logical operator and or not. Here also we have the logical operators. We can use the logical operators, and we have seen an example. We have tried to use and yesterday as well, right? So let's try to do it. Test. db dot psal dot find can be done. Right now, here I have admin. Let's try to fetch out admin associates. We also have MIS. MIS. Okay, let's try MIS associates over here. So we can say db dot salary dot find dollar and department colon MIS comma designation colon associate. One extra brackets I have put in over here. Here it is. I can say dot pretty. So I'm getting the MIS associates over here. So I'm using the and condition over here. Dollar and is the logical operator, which will give you the output when both the conditions are true. Okay. And now if I put it like this, db dot salary dot find condition department colon MIS comma designation colon manager. No, I have done associate, sorry. Associate. So I'm getting the same output which was I was getting initially, right? And I have not used the AND operator over here. So this indicates that AND is a default operator. If you are using multiple conditions, by default, if you will not specify any logical operator, Mongo will consider it as AND operator. Okay. And then we have OR operator. OR means either of the conditions should be true. So if I just modify this dollar or colon, we have only three over here. So let us take manager. Okay. Now here it is. So I am getting the person who are either from MIS team or from our associate. So you can see I'm getting all the MIS team members. These are the managers is also getting displayed because these are from MIS. I'm getting the admin team member because these are associates. So if any of the condition is true, then you will be getting the output. Then we have not have slightly different syntax, and not will reverse it, where I will say I don't want anything who is I don't want those documents where the department is equal to HR. So I can say db dot salary dot find department colon dollar not colon eq colon, let's take MIS. So you can see I am getting all the team members other than the ones which are from MIS. You can say type IT. So I'm not getting the MIS team member. All the one other than the MIS are being displayed. Let us take ops. Not equal ops. So I have given in a lower case. Let me put it in the upper case. Here it is. One second. Okay. So this is not and not equal to ops. Correct. Then we have an combination of not and or logical operator, which is known as NOR, not or. Neither the department is equal to associate nor it is HR. Designation is equal to associate or HR. So let's find that db.salary.find dollar nor department should be ops, comma, designation colon associate. See, I am not getting the ops associates over here. Okay. I am getting the ops team member, but ops VP I am getting over here. I am getting the associate, but who is from admin, but not from ops and associate. Okay. Neither it should be from ops nor from the associates. This combination should not be there. So that is the NOR operator. Right. Then we have few comparison operator over here, which says the first one, which we have already used, $EQ. So I can say db dot salary dot find condition department colon $EQ colon MIS. So you are getting all the MIS team members over here. You say ops. You are getting all the ops team member over here. Or you can also do the same thing like db dot salary dot find department colon ops. I'm getting the same output. So what does this indicates? That equal to is the default comparison operator. The default comparison operator is equal to, and the default logical operator is
And
and. So if you will not specify any operator for comparison, by default it will be taken as equal to. If you will not specify any logical operator, by default it will be taken as and. Okay. Then we have NE, which stands for not equal to. I will say db dot salary dot find condition. We can say department colon $EQ no and dollar and ops. Oh. Here it is. I am getting all the team members, all the documents for other than the ops document. Okay. So db.salary.find department $NE not equal to ops. That is not equal to. Then we have less than. LT is for less than. So I want all where the salary is less than 100,000. All the documents in which the salary is less than 100,000. So db dot salary dot find dollar salary colon, oh it's in caps, colon dollar LT colon 50,000. Dollar LT colon 50,000. I again missed one, two, db dot salary dot find dollar salary. Okay. Equal to
Double quotes for salary.
oh, okay. On to that should be top level operator salary common.
I mean, why do we need a dollar for salary, Rajat?
Hmm.
Why do we need a dollar symbol for salary?
Right. Yep. My bad. So. So here I am getting those where the salary is less than 50,000. Okay. Then another operator we have is LTE, that is less than equal to. So I will say db dot salary dot find condition salary colon dollar LTE colon 50,000 less than equal to. Let's see what happens. Now we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Initially we were getting 4. Now I'm getting 6 because I'm also getting the one where the salary is less than equal to 50,000, where the salary is equal to 50,000. Similarly, we have greater than and greater than equal to, that is GT and GTE. So I will say, let me make it as dollar GT. And now you will see, you will get all those where the salary is more than 50,000, or let me make it as 150,000. So I'm getting the ones where the salary is more than 150,000. Or if I make it as 200,000. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 team members whose salary is more than 200,000, and I can make it as GTE, that is greater than equal to. So now I'm getting more number of documents where the salary is equal to or greater than 200,000. Then in operator, similar to the one which we use in SQL, in is used for list. So if I wanted to get uh, if I want to get the documents for the HR, MIS, and IT team, HR, MIS, and IT team, so I can say db dot db dot salary dot find condition department colon dollar in colon IT comma MIS comma admin. IT MIS admin. Let's see, in admin is there. This. Is fine. Okay, I think yeah, parenthesis. This is fine. This is fine. IT MIS admin. Let's take DB. IT is there, or let's take HR instead of MIS. Depart. This MIS, and I have given a space over here. Now ops. Now you are getting the result. So I'm getting only those where the IT, admin, and MIS team, I'm getting only those. Okay. So this is dollar $in. And we also have over here NIN. One is in and another is NIN, which stands for not in. If I want not in, so I can say db dot salary dot find find department colon dollar not in IT comma MIS comma admin, and let's also take one more temp. Here it is. I'm getting MIS and okay, one sorry, one MIS is appearing over here because it is in the lower case. Okay, ops. I also don't want this, so I can also write comma MIS. Now that MIS will also not come. I'm getting HR and ops only. Let us see what else. Right, only HR and ops department I am getting. I have removed the 3 departments over here. Not any. Okay, then we have seen okay, so these were the different operators. We have few examples of operators I have taken over here. Okay, now this is from orders. Let me see. Dot orders dot find order. db dot find. Okay, in this database it is not there, so we can take this example later. And okay, another second example you can see over here. I can give you this first example. The database from which I have taken this example, it is not available over here. But okay, I can give you one more thing over here. db dot salary dot find dot count. So we are getting 57 over here. So that is the method available in Mongo. Just like pretty method, we have the count method, which will count the number of documents within the collection. And you can also see over here, if you say department colon, let's take ops. So there are 16 ops team member appearing over here. Okay. And if I say comma designation colon manager, I want to see how many managers are there. So there are 4 managers in ops team. So we can use the count method over here. Okay, then equal to I have already given you, and color, and this is fine. Okay, this is the good one. Okay, here we are taking an example where the department should be either HR or MIS and manager or senior associate. So we are using two logical operators over here. So let's try to do this. I want db dot salary dot find condition dollar and colon. Let's take department colon MIS, or let's take ops comma department colon MIS, ops and MIS. Right. Or I would like to take HR over here. Department. Okay, sorry, my bad. Designation. Designation is equal to manager. Right. So I'm getting the ops manager over here. Then I want comma dollar and yes comma dollar and colon department colon HR comma and designation colon associate. Designation colon associate and dollar or colon. Here it is. And or dollar or colon and this and this. This one is for yes. Ah, missing. So find some parentheses I have missed out over here. So that is one challenge if we do not write in a proper format, starting and closing. I tried to put the or later. So that's why I'm getting this challenge. Let me first remove this one, two, see if it works fine. Yes, it is working fine. Then I will say dollar or colon square brackets, and this should be this ended over here, this ended over here, and this should be ended over here, I think so. It should be over here. No, it's better to write it again rather than finding out the missing bracket.
Is it the curly braces for the second and?
Yes. No, this is fine. And now there are two separate conditions. And I should make it like this. Let's try this one. Or, and let me also put it over here. Or, now let's see. Right. It is saying either the department should be, now it could be in a better manner, ops, or the designation should be manager, or the department should be HR and the designation should be associates. Ops, managers, HR, associate, right? So department could be ops or HR, or designation could be manager or associate. So let's see, manager and associates we are getting, department we are getting as ops and HR. I am also getting IT. Why? Because this is from associate. I am getting MIS. Why? Because this is associate. Okay. So these are the two, and now I wanted to join it using and. And as I am not using any operator, and these are the two separate conditions, these will be merged using and only. Right. So if I wanted to put and, let's see. I will say dollar and colon and this is dollar and colon. Okay. Oh, I have used another one. I'm missing out some brackets. Let me do it one another way. Then this is the one which we are trying to do. Here it is. So I was missing out some braces. That's why. So rather than checking where it was missing, so I just copied it, paste from there because I just wanted to show you how it has to be done. So I'm getting the department will be HR and MIS, and the designation will be manager or senior associate I have taken over here. So HR managers are appearing over here. We might not be having any senior associate. If I will say associate, then I should get something different. Here it is. Now I am getting department is manager, department is HR or MIS, and designation is manager or associate. Okay, right. Then, okay, salary greater than 100,000 or not greater than, or you can use less than, whatever you feel like. So these are just few examples of the operators, how to use the operators. So as you have already seen, we have to, the syntactically there has to be like, you have to be very careful with writing. And if you miss the opening and the closing bracket, then we have to struggle a lot to get the correct one, right? So it's better to write the entire query again rather than just seeing where we have missed a particular thing, right? So the next thing which is coming up over here is, which is something really interesting, that is Mongo import, importing the data into Mongo, right? So we can import the data, and we have done SQL, right?
Yes.
Right. So you have done SQL with me only?
Yes, Raj.
So if you have done SQL with me, so you must be aware about the employee and the employee salary table, which we have created in SQL.
Yes.
Yes, remember?
Yes.
So have you realized the table which I am using, the collection which I am using over here, employee salary, it is the same which we were using in SQL. It is the same document. Okay, it is the same table. So from where I have got it, I have imported this. I have imported that particular table into Mongo. Okay, and to import the data into Mongo, we have a separate utility known as Mongo import. Okay, and this needs to be downloaded separately. So here is the link. I'm just sharing the link with you. Right. So I have put in the link over here. Can you click on the link, please? Just click on the link. Have you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And if you will see, it will take you to the same page from where we have downloaded Mongo. It's coming up. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Database, MongoDB database tool. Okay. And here you will see Windows, and you will see a zip file over here. You have a zip file. Okay. Simply say download. Are you all on the same page? Hello, are you all on the same page?
Yes. Yes.
Please
Yes.
click on download. It will not take more than a minute to download this file. See, it has been downloaded. Have you downloaded this?
Yes.
Okay, just click on this, open the location. So it will be this zip file will be there in your downloads folder. double click on the zip file and open this, go to the bin. Have you reached to this position, this location, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, here you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth from the top, Mongo import. You need to copy this, say Control C, copy it, and go to your bin folder. The bin folder from where you run the Mongo. So where is my bin? Here it is. Right, and you just have to say Control V, that is paste over here. I already have this file. That is why it is asking me to replace. I don't want to replace it. Right, you just have to place it in your bin folder. Have you pasted?
Just wait.
Yes.
In your bin folder from where you run Mongo. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we have downloaded this utility, this database tool. Okay. And now we can use this. And to run the Mongo import, remember Mongo import is not executed from the MongoDB shell. It is executed from the command prompt. So you can go to the CMD. In the bin folder, just type in CMD, and this is your command prompt. Right? I hope you can differentiate between the command prompt and the shell. So when you say MongoDB Enterprise, that means you are in Mongo shell, and this is your command prompt. Okay. Now, here you have to specify the command Mongo import. Right? So we have specified the command Mongo import, but as of now, we have not specified any parameters to it. So let us see what are the parameters. So let me give you some data, 1, 2, and 3. 4. Okay. Let me put this files on the chat so that you can right away try this. Salary, orders, EMP salary. So I have given you 4 files over here. Okay. You can take, if you want, you can take an example of any. So let me do it. Then you can download this file. And if you want, we can try at your end also later. Right now, what does it say? The various options which you have to provide. The first option is -D. It specifies the name of the database. So I will put it over here. Mongo import -D, and I will say batch 04. Okay. Then first is the database. Second is -C. Specify the collection to use. Which collection? So let me first show you in this batch. I will say use batch 04. Show collections. As of now, there is no collection over there. Okay. So I will say -C cell. -C specifies the collection. What is the collection? Then type, ;type, specify the type of file to import. It could be a JSON, CSV, or TSV. So you can specify it is a CSV file over here, which I have given you. So ;type CSV. Okay, then double hyphen the name of the file, which is the file which you wanted to import. So let us see the name of the file over here. So it is salary. So I can say double hyphen file salary.csv, right? Then we have header lines. Header line specifies that the first row in your file, if I open this file, the first employee ID, department designation, salary. So the first line is the header. So we have to specify double hyphen header line. Right. And the last is drop. I will not use the drop as of now. And I will simply press enter and let's see what happens. If you see, it has been downloaded, 55 documents imported successfully. Now let me go to the Mongo shell and I will say show collections. BATCH, sorry, it is use batch 04, show collections. It was
Capital B. It's capital B.
sorry. Oh, it was
B.
caps B. Batch 04. Here it is. Can you see cell over here? I will say db.sal.find one as of now, or I will say simply find one will be fine. Ops 1001 ops director. Let us check 1001 ops director 380,000. So it is the same document appearing over here. If I say dot find dot count, you can see 55 documents are over here. Clear? In case you have put in your file at some different location, then you have to give the proper path like I have given over here. Okay, now let us see. Let us try to run this statement again. Mongo import over here and see what happens. 55 documents imported successfully. Right, 55 document imported successfully. And now let's say db.salary.found, you can see 110 documents. What happened over here? What happened? Hello?
The tables got appended basically.
Absolutely. The append happened. And that is where we specify double hyphen drop. Now press enter. And now see. 55. So by default, if you will not specify the drop option, Mongo import will keep on appending to the existing collection. So if you want a new collection to be created, then you have to say double hyphen drop. Is it clear?
Yes.
Right. Have you tried this at your end as well?
Not yet.
Not yet. If you want, you can try it right away. And have you downloaded the files I have given you?
Yes.
Okay, then you can do it with me and we will try to import. This is a nice file we have, orders. We have a file with the name orders. Okay, where have you kept the file? Have you kept the file in the bin folder?
Yes.
Okay, put the files which you have downloaded, the CSV file which I have provided, in the bin folder. You can put it anywhere, but for the first time, I want you to put in the bin folder so that you don't have to specify the path. And you can do it along with me. So you can say Mongo and ensure that you are on the command prompt. Are you doing it with me?
Yes.
Yes, no. Okay. Mongo import. Then -d, the name of the database. Batch04. Okay. What should I give the name of the collection? What have you given? I will give the same. Tell me I am doing it with you, or you want to share your screen. Are you doing, or shall I proceed on to the next topic?
Rajiv, can you share the files, please? I didn't get it.
I have put it on this. Can anybody confirm? Have you got the files? The CSV file which I have put it on the chat?
Yeah, got it. We
It's
downloaded.
there. Please check. Yes, please check.
I'm
Anybody?
not getting. If anyone can share, please. Thank you.
Okay, I will put it once again. It's strange that I have shared it with everyone. Let me specifically share it with you. See, I have just shared a file with you. Have you got it? Once again, employ this. Oh, I have shared it multiple times. Have you get it?
No, I have not got it.
Why is it so? Just a second. 1 second. Oh. Got the message. Okay, maybe there's some others have got the message. Others have got the files, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Problem with only 1%. Okay, no matter if you have not received it, I will again see somebody else has also shared it. If you are not able to download it from here, I will put it as a reference material also. You will be getting it over there as well. So
Okay,
this
no
is
problem. You can go ahead.
yes. Oh, share. Okay, so anybody tried till yet, or you are still waiting for me to complete this? Have anybody imported? Yes, no, please tell. Okay, no problems. Let's leave it and let me quickly import it for over here. Batch04-C orders, and I will say double hyphen type CSV double hyphen file. The name is it is orders. Oops. Orders.csv. Batch 04 orders type CSV file order.csv.
There's a typo in the header line.
Oh, spelling. Here it is. And you can see within no time it has imported 994 documents. And if you wanted to check it, that's what I want to say. Around 10,000 documents has been imported in this collection. So I will say db dot orders dot find dot count 999 10,000 records. And can you recognize which file I am talking about? Which is this file?
So yeah,
We
this
have done Tableau.
yes.
Yeah,
The orders fine.
Yes, the one which we were using in Tableau. And if I wanted to find out, uh, okay, let us take this. Find one condition. It says, let me take it from here, customer name. I think has been covered. Customer name, press enter. Oh, only one. So I just wanted to find out how many transactions has been done by this customer, or if I wanted to find out oh, I have used find one. Find. So I'm getting the transactions for the consumer sector, and I can say dot count 5191 are the transactions done in the consumer sector, and dot find. Okay, these are the transactions done by this particular customer, and I will say dot count. So five transaction out of that 10,000 transaction, or the 10,000 documents, I should say over here, the 5 document belongs to this particular customer. Okay.
yes.
So that was Mongo import. You can see that within no time we can import as much data as we want. So simple. That
In
is
case if there are no headers available, so how it will map?
it will, if it is no
Header in the Excel file, the CSV file.
no
Whether we
headers
have to
available,
mention, yeah, we have to mention explicitly
you have
during
to.
the input, yeah.
Yes, the headers must be there. Then
Okay.
only it will take the, it should have to be, because it is a combination of key and value. What
Yeah.
it is doing, if you will see over here, oh sorry, if you will see what it has done, all the header is the key and rest is the values. So how it will get the key if there is no header? So there need to be an header. Okay. Right. Then we come to the deleting documents. I think we create, okay, deleted document. So let's delete the document, delete one. So I will say, so we will take another one. This is not required. Let me close this. db.emp dot find one. is fine. I can take an example from here, right? 1001. So I will say db dot self dot delete one and the condition. I'm not specifying any condition. Press enter, acknowledge. You can see the first is 1001. Now you say db of self dot find. It becomes 1002. So the first document has been deleted. If you will use delete one and you will not specify any condition, the first document of the collection will be deleted. Then you can say delete one, and before that let me say find condition. Let's take department colon, let's take ops. So the first is 1002, who is from the ops department VP. So I will say db dot salary dot delete one department colon ops. So the first document of the ops department will be deleted. So 1002 should be deleted. Let's check that and see. You can see 1002 has been deleted. Now it is 1006. Okay. Then we have delete many. If you wanted to delete many documents, then we can say, for that, let us say find. Okay. db dot cell dot find condition, and let's take salary colon dollar GT colon 200,000. Let me make it as 400,000. There is only one with 400,000. If I take 300,000, we will get, okay, this is fine. 250,000. We will make it as 250,000. And I have three documents with the 250,000 where the salary is more than 250,000. And I will say delete many. So db.stu dot delete many, the condition salary colon dollar GT colon 50,000. That's it.
Collection name must be cell.
Okay, let us check that. db.cell dot, let me put it like this, delete many, deleted 3. And now if you will find, you will not get any which is more than 250,000. So delete many, it will delete all the documents with the matching criteria. Right. Then we also have a remove option, and I will say db dot Okay, before that, I will make it as 200,000, and I have 2 over here, right? So let us say db dot stu dot remove db dot sal dot remove comma. Let's take 1 and press enter. Removed 1, and let us find over here. I'm still getting 1, and now I have to switch for another condition. Let me make it as 150,000. Let's see how many we are getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we are getting over here. So I will say cell dot remove 150,000. Again, I am saying comma 1. Press enter. 1 removed. Let us check that. So 1 has been removed and 4 are still there. And let me doesn't give this comma 1 and press enter. So it will remove all with the matching criteria. If you will see now, you are not getting anything. Okay, let us see more than find 100,000. So I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over here. And if I will say remove comma no, sorry, not just 1 comma 1 over here, and it should be 100,000 greater than 100,000. Okay, 1 removed. Let us check. The senior manager, it has been removed over here. So you can say a remove is a combination of delete and delete many. Delete one and delete many. If you will specify a optional parameter 1. So if you will specify 1, it will delete 1 record, else it will remove all the record which were matching criteria. And if you will write delete many without specifying any criteria or the condition, all the documents will be deleted. Okay. So this is an example which I have created. Temp delete 1, delete many, and okay, right. So same example, delete many. So I think it is clear, or do I need to just create this collection and give you the example? I have given you the example on the basis of this. Let us try delete many also. So db.sal.delete many, and without specifying any criteria, and say 43 deleted. Now you say salary dot find nothing over here. Okay, so we have deleted all the documents. So this is the same example. For practice purpose, you can try this. Delete many, right? Then we have remove criteria. We have seen remove, it is removing a single document. We can also specify either 1, or we can also specify 2, 1 or 2. Okay, so I have given you an example of this. Okay, so the next thing which is coming up over here is projections. Now let us see what is projections.
Just one question, Ajay.
Yes.
Yeah, so you said right that we could like import data from any other location as well.
Yes.
So when I'm trying to pull it from a different location, the Mongo import option is not like it shows it's unrecognized
Okay.
command.
Have you imported the same file from the bin? The
When
file which you are trying to import,
copy
you are
pasted
import. Sorry.
when I copy pasted on bin folder and there I have pasted Mongo import as well. There it is working fine, but
Okay.
yeah, but
Okay.
on a different location when I'm trying to import on a
Let's
different.
try that. Let's try that. Okay. And do I have it over here? Let me put it. Well, here it is. Mongo import -d batch 04 -c l hyphen type syntax v -file
Okay. I got it. I gave the
Oops.
initial path, the
Mm.
the the initial path I gave for where
Mm.
the location was. But
Mhm.
here you're giving the path where the file is in the
Yes, we
command.
have to give that one.
Yeah.
Mongo
So I
import
think that's okay. Let me check.
4-c is s s a l double hyphen type is c double hyphen file is slash salary dot csv hyphen 55 documents successfully imported. Let us go to the shell and I will say db.cell.find. You can see that we just now we have deleted it and now everything is here.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is
Got it.
just you have to give the appropriate path.
Right.
Okay. Right. So
Raji, one question. Here, do we have a concept of commit and rollback? I mean, if anything is deleted, then it will be deleted forever.
yes. Commit and rollback, no. Because that is there in the transactions. And that will not be there over here. That if you have to do something like that, that has to be managed from your application, not from the database. Because that is a part of transactions and we are not doing any transactions over here. Okay?
Okay.
Right. but in a different way. The function, it is not there, you deleted something and it is getting back. You are getting a related example later in the cell, in the model. A sort of related example you will be getting. Okay, so once that come, I think your question will be answered over here. But as of now, I can say there is no commit and rollback mechanism over here. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
We talked about this. Okay, now we are talking about projections. What is projections? Projection means, as of now, whenever we do, let me close this. So many things getting open. Yeah, there it is. I will say db dot, let's take emp dot find. I will have to say cell. Oh, now I have order. Orders dot find. That will give you a better example, right? So we are getting all, or I will say find one. I am getting all the fields. I have 21 fields over here. All the 21 fields are being displayed over here. Which command of SQL we can compare this command with?
Select star.
Select star from table name. Select star from orders. db.orders.find is equal to select star from orders. And we also say select this. We specify the specific fields from the table name. So that is known over here as projections. So I will say db dot orders dot find. Now remember, condition comma projection, condition projection, and here I will say, let me take the, I have to order order ID comma order ID, and let me say segment category category, and oops, let us take one more category and sales. Colon 1 colon 1 colon 1 colon 1. Here it is. So you will see you are only getting the fields which you have specified, and you can say dot pretty. Here it is. Order ID, category, sales. I have given one more thing, I think so. Segment.
Segment. Spelling
Okay,
is
my spelling was wrong. Okay. Not good in writing spellings. So this is what we are getting. So this is known as projection, getting only the fields which you wanted to see over here. Right? Let me see if I have this used test. Yep. Not fun. Right, here I have this. So I wanted to find db dot emp dot find. How we will remember? Condition comma projection. And I will say I wanted to see employee ID, PID, colon 1, comma, I want the name colon 1. Then I want the phone number and the date of joining, comma, I want phone, comma, I need date of joining, right? And here it goes. Okay, and you can use pretty also. And if you notice, I have said employee ID, name, phone number, and date of joining. I haven't asked to show the underscore ID, the document ID, but this document ID will always be displayed. It will always be displayed. Again, I will say db.emp.find dot pretty, right? Now, supposingly, I want all the fields other than the address, all the field other than the address. So I can say db.emp.find what is condition, comma, projection. And I will say address colon 0. And I will say dot pretty. I am getting all the information other than the address. Okay. Or if I say db.cell.find, here it is. And I will say dot pretty. I want employee ID, department designation, salary. I want employee ID, designation, and salary. I don't want the department over here. So I will say DB and only for ops team member. DB dot salary dot find. How we will remember condition, comma, projection. Give the condition, that is department colon ops, and the projection is I don't want department, so department colon 0, and you can say dot pretty. And if you want a confirmation, so let me remove pretty as we have less number of record, and I will say designation. I don't want designation. Here it is. So you can say all the ops team members, you are getting the employee ID and the salary. Okay. So this is known as projection. If you want to display a particular field, put 1. If you wanted to hide a particular field, say 0. Simple. That is known as projections. Proceeding further, we have a method called limit. Now, if I say db dot emp dot find let me see how many are there. Find dot count. 63 we have. We have 63 over here. So db.emp.find dot limit 10 or dot pretty. I will say dot, let me see, dot 3 only, first 3. So you can say you are getting out of the 63, you are getting only 3. Okay, you are getting only 3 over here. Okay, so this is known as limiting document. Limit, you can specify the number. Okay, then you have skip. Let me say dot db.emp.find, and I will say I have to say salary then. Dot salary dot find okay, find, and let's take ops only. Find condition is department colon ops. So I'm getting the ops team member. How many? Dot count. 16 we are getting. I want to get top 10 only. Top 10, or let's take top 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 01, 06, 8, 2, 15, 32. This should be displayed. So I will say dot limit 10. Enter. So you can say, oh, I said limit 10. I was saying limit 6 or limit 3 we will take. Top 3 we are getting. Okay. And supposingly out of this, you wanted to see in this list, which are the last 3. So you can say dot skip. Let's take 13. So first 13 will be skipped and see 40, 74, 84. Last 3 are being displayed over. So that is limit and skip. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Limit skip. Okay, here comes an assignment for you, which says import the employee and the salary CSV file and perform the below actions on the data. List the document of managers having the salary more than 100,000. Okay, so I think few of you must have imported the CSV file which I have given you already imported. Has anybody imported it? Yes or no? None?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's very good. If you have imported, one part of your assignment has already been done. Then you have to list the documents having the salary more than 100,000. Okay, so you have to use the comparison operator over here. $GT. List the documents of employees either from IT or admin team. Comparison operator along with the logical operator, that is OR. Remove the document of the temp employees. Delete many. Method has to be used over here. Proceeding further. The next which comes up over here is the sorting. Let's see the sort method. And okay, let's put it over here. CLS db dot salary dot find. I wanted to get it sorted on the basis of employee ID. Dot sort EID colon 1. Just notice over here. Oh, sort fine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, and so on. So it has been arranged according to the employee ID. Let me get it arranged by the department, or yes, department. So I will say db dot salary dot find dot sort by department. Let's take department colon 1. Admin, HR, IT. Now you will type IT for more. MIS, Ops. Here it is. Temp. Okay. So here you are getting the data sorted by the department. And let us say dot find, let us say condition department colon ops. This is the dot sort. I will say salary colon 1. So you can see I am getting the employees of the ops department arranged in the order of the salary. You can say 50,000, 55, 60, 65, 65, 73, and so on. From minimum to maximum, it has been sorted. Now that is ascending. If you wanted to sort it in a descending manner, here it is. It has been sorted. 1 ascending minus 1 descending. Okay. And you can also sort on the multiple fields, like I will say db dot salary dot find condition let me say department colon ops dot sort designation colon 1 to be sorted by the designation, or we can say -1, and comma then by salary colon 1. So you can say VP, senior associate manager, director, associate assistant manager. It has been arranged department wise, ops, and then the designation wise. Department wise, designation wise, it is being displayed over here. Now, as we have only the ops department, I don't want to display the department. So let us use projection over here, comma, I will say department colon 0. So you are getting the projection also, employee ID, designation, and the salary. Now, okay. And let us put one more condition over here, associates, comma, designation, colon, associate, enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 associates are appearing over here, and which needs to be, salary needs to be sorted by, I would say, -1. Maximum 2D, minimum is being, and I wanted to see the top 3 salary. So I will say limiting over here, dot limit 3. I am getting 3 over here, but first one is null, so still I am not getting top 3. So I will say dot skip 1. Now I am getting the this is which team? Ops team. Ops, 3 top most 3 highest paid associates from the operation teams. Documents of 3 highest paid associates from the operations team. Correct? Is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
So in this, we have tried to put multiple concepts over here. We have put in the condition, we have put in the projection, sorting, limiting, skipping, everything we have put in over here. All right, so that is sorting of the document, and I've also shown you one ascending, -1 descending, and you can also sort on multiple, multiple columns. Then we have the next topic which is coming up over here is indexing. Now, you already know about indexing. What is indexing? You all have done already SQL. So you know the indexing. Indexing, the first page of the book, the best example. Okay. So indexing are used for faster data retrieval. So the same concept is over here as well. We create indexes for the faster data retrieval. Without indexes, MongoDB must scan every document of a collection to select those documents that match the query statement. Right? Now, as I have shown you over here, if I write db dot salary dot find condition department colon HR, right? So it has to search. It has to search where the department is equal to HR. It has to search all the documents of this collection, right? In the salary collection, all the documents will be searched for this information called for the department called HR. Okay. Now, when you have index, in case of indexing, all the documents will not be searched. It will know on this address, we have the information. We have a document which contains this information. Okay. The HR information is in the document number 1, 3, and 5 for an example. So in Mongo, we have different type of index, which is the number 1 is a default index. Default index that is created on _ID field. So whenever you create any document in Mongo, an index is automatically created. The indexing has already been done on the underscore ID field. That is why it is known as default index. Then the next index we have is a single field index. The index which we create on any field in ascending or a descending order is known as a single field index. Then we have a compound index, which is based on multiple fields. Then we have multi-key index. It is based on an array. We will just see about it. Then we have TTL. TTL stands for time to live. It is an index which is created for a certain period of time. Then we have unique index, which ensures the uniqueness of the field. So here it goes. Let's create an index. Now, let us see, use '64 documents. And right now, so here we have here we have an employee collection. EMP3 is the name of the collection in which I have employee ID, first name, last name, address, city, phone, email, date of birth, and date of joining. Okay, so let's create a single field index over here. So I will say db.emp3 dot create index city colon 1. Index created. Now, if you notice, see, number of indexes before is 1, after is 2. But we haven't created any index on this. So it is referring to a default index on underscore ID field. If you want to say db dot emp3 dot get indexes. So you can see there are two indexes over here. One is underscore ID, which is the default index. And second is the city index. You can see key is the city 1. City 1. So this is the index which we just created, and the name of the index will be the combination of the field on which we have created and the type of index, that is ascending or descending. Okay, so this is a single index, single field index. Okay, now let's take a compound index and okay, let us create a compound index on city and address. So I will say db.emp3 dot create index, then city colon 1 comma address colon 1. The index has been created. You can say create connection automatically. No. Number of indexes before was 2, after is 3. Now you can see get indexes, and you can see this, and you can see the name of the index as well, city_1 and address_1. Okay, so this is a compound index. Can we compare it with some index in SQL?
Composite index.
Absolutely correct. This is the composite index in SQL. We refer to as composite index. Then we have a TTL index. TTL stands for time to live. Now, this is very useful and a very interesting feature we have in Mongo. What is the negative of indexes? Is there any negative of indexes? Hello. I think I told you this thing. Negative of index, any drawback of index?
More storage will be occupied because it has to say the address of
No, not at all. Indexes fastest the data retrieval but slows down the data manipulation. Remember, we talked about this in detail in
Updates
SQL.
will
Yes,
take more
because
time.
yes.
Data manipulation, right? Insert, update, delete, right? So now suppose there is a requirement now, assuming that you have no index on the city field. You don't have any index on the city field and you have to fetch a lot of information. You are working on some project or something where you have to fetch a lot of information on the basis of city. Just think from the real point perspective. And currently, as there is no index, so the retrieval is comparatively slower. And you know, if you will create an index, the retrieval will be faster. Okay, but because this is your temporary requirement, fetching the data on the city is not a regular requirement, it is a temporary requirement. So what do you want? You want a temporary index. So one way is you create an index. Once your task is over, you drop the index. Okay, but here in Mongo, we can create a TTL index which create a TTL index which will automatically destroyed after a certain period of time. It will be automatically destroyed. So let's take how to create a TTL index. So I will say db.emp3 dot, let us say, first of all, let us say find db.emp3 dot find. And then okay, let's try to create a index on last name. So db.emp3 dot create index, and I will say l name colon 1 comma expire after second colon 600. That is 10 minutes. Okay. Typo error. Oh. Right. So indexes before 3, after 4. After creating, there is a 4 indexes. Let me say db.emp3 dot get indexes. Here it is. After expire after second 600. So you can see it is a temporary index. It will automatically be destroyed after 10 minutes. Okay. Am I clear on this?
Yes.
Now, few limitations on the TTL index are compound index cannot be created as a TTL. You can only create a single index as a TTL index, not a compound one. Cannot be created on capped collection. Yesterday, if you remember, we have created a capped collection where we have the restriction of the documents which can be stored. So TTL cannot be created on a capped collection, cannot be created on a field on which another index exists. So as you see, we have already have an index on city. And if I will try to create a TTL index on city, I won't be able to. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So that is the TTL index. Then we have unique index. If you wanted to create a unique index, so let me put it on some different one. Here it is. And I will say dp.st one. Right. Let me create an index over here. So I will say db dot dot emp dot emp3, sorry, not emp3, stu dot create index, db dot stu dot create index, create index, and I will say roll number colon 1 comma unique colon 2. Index has been created. db dot stu dot get indexes. Right, so we have a unique index over here. Now I will say db.stu.find, and let me insert one document. So db.stu.insert one, and I will say roll number colon 1 comma name 3. Colon 14. You can see the error, duplicate key error. Because of the unique index, we are not able to insert a duplicate key over here. I will make roll number as 2. Document has been inserted. Right? So by creating a unique index, you can also maintain a uniqueness of a particular field. Clear? Am I clear on this?
Yes.
Now, as in SQL, a unique index allows one null value. Okay, it allows one null value. Multiple nulls not allowed. So now you can have only one roll number without any values. You can leave roll number blank only once. Okay. Now, few of the methods related to the index are find index. To find the index, as we are using, so db.emp3 dot get indexes. Get indexes will give you the list of indexes created on the particular collection. Then we have a drop index function, which will drop index method, which will drop a particular index. So how to drop an index? Let's take db.emp3 dot drop, drop index. Let's take city colon 1. Drop. Indexes was 4. Now you say get indexes. You have only 3 indexes. City index has been dropped. Okay. Then drop all indexes. So we will say db dot emp3 dot drop indexes. Drop indexes. Drop. Now let's take get indexes. You can see that underscore id, the default index, you cannot drop this. It will always be there. Clear? Hello.
Yes.
Right. So drop index, and you can have maximum 64 indexes in one collection. The number of indexes can go maximum up to 64. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So the next thing which is coming up over here is aggregating of the documents